Y'all know what day it was. It was that magical day called New Comic Book Day. Let's get right to it because there's a lot of books. And once again, props to Red Nails 2 here in Toronto. If you're ever in Toronto, stop by Red Nails 2. I've been going there since I was a kid. If you're out of town, go to rednails2.com. All right, and like I said, there were a ton of books and a lot of books I wasn't expecting. This is one of them, Energon Universe. I don't know what the heck it is. All I know is I grew up with Transformers and G.I. Joe kid, so I had to pick it up. Y'all might have seen this book in other pulls already. My comic book shop got a lot of stuff I'm recognizing late, like a week or 2 weeks later. But I was lucky to pick this up. It's a variant of a variant. I grew up on Johnny Quest, not so much Space Ghost, but it's an interesting collab. I'm looking forward to reading this one a lot. So I grew up a semi-fan of Captain Planet. Pardon the shakiness here. I grew up a semi-fan. It was one of those shows where I wasn't necessarily excited to watch on Saturday, but once I got into the episode, I really dug it. So it's just one of those. It was a decent show. I enjoyed watching it. I'm curious about what this grown-up looking version of the comic book will be like, so I'm definitely gonna have a review on this. This is a thick ass book. Exquisite Corpses, Image Comics. This is a variant. There are 3 different versions. I went with like the one that was last left. I'm looking forward to reading this too. The art inside looks great and looks like it's going to be a great story. Wasn't really expecting Supergirl because I didn't see it until last night in the previews. I wasn't paying attention to what was coming out this week, but previews last night for a lot of preview shows on YouTube that you could see at StarcadeLounge.com were up, and this was in there, so I was happy that it was coming out. I was going to be able to get a version of the Supergirl all in. It's a variant cover. I went with this one. It was the last one left. Why not? It came out for a lot of people last week. I'm catching it this week as a fluke. Love this cover. I think it was a variant as well, so definitely had to get it. I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan, but it's Gwenpool #1. Kind of digging the cover. Figured I'd pick it up and see what it's about. The art inside this is amazing, even though it's not necessarily my flavor. Curious about reading it because the art looks good, the action inside looks good, so I'm going to check it out anyway. The only reason I could pick up these Godzilla books is because they're one-shots. I'm looking forward to reading this one, though, because it's an X-Men versus Godzilla. And last but not least, Battle Beast #1 is a fluke to pick this up because there weren't a lot left. This was the only version of this variant, so I was happy to pick it up. Again, reviews coming up. Check that out at StarcadeLounge.com along with a whole lot more. Catch y'all in the next. Peace.